Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new here, it's so good to have you. I am filming a get ready with me today. I have obviously gotten ready. Maybe should have filmed the intro before I got ready, but let's move on. Yeah, so I filmed a get ready with me today, asked over on my Instagram for a couple of questions just so that I had something to chat about, and I'm just going to go through and answer them with you and shove some makeup on my face. It's not a tutorial by any means, it is literally just getting ready with me because I'm going to a barbecue for my boyfriend's birthday, so I needed to shove some makeup on my face because I didn't really want to go with everybody thinking that I was ill, you know. So yeah, jumping straight into the video, I really hope that you enjoy it. See you when I'm looking a little bit less put together. So I did my eyebrows off camera because can't talk when I do them anyway, so there wasn't really much point including them. So I'm just going to go and bang some eyeshadow on my eye. Bang some eyeshadow on my eye. What am I talking about? I'm gonna look at one of the first questions that people have sent me. Personally, I think this is a good look. Might just leave it like that. Okay, one of the questions was, I'm not going to say who it was sent in by because I just realised they might not want me to, but one of them was, being a twin, did you find yourself getting compared / having to compete growing up? Yes, definitely. We always got compared, like in our classes. I remember one time my teacher said to me, why can't you just be more like your sister? Which was just so nice of her. That was lovely. Yeah, we did get compared quite a lot. I did feel like we kind of competed quite a bit because obviously we were twins, and she was always a lot smarter than I was, like academically, because I'm dyslexic as well, which never really helped my case, to be honest. I just kind of mucked about quite a lot in school, whereas she was always good at like doing her work, and she was always good at like getting work done on time and getting work done properly, and she was actually always really good at doing her work anyway, whereas I was polar opposite, mucked about in school all the time, was never in school half the time, didn't really do very well with my grades or anything, probably because I couldn't actually read. So yeah, I think we did get compared a little bit, to be honest. I don't think anybody ever did it like maliciously, to be completely honest, but it's quite easy to compare twins. You kind of expect them to just be the same, and when they're not, it can be kind of confusing for people when they're polar opposite. I always felt like mum and dad thought that she was the clever one, well, because she was, but like I always felt like I just didn't really do enough, and it was quite strange because she was always the one that got good grades, and she was the one that was like working first and everything like that, and she did do really well for herself, I can't lie. Like, I'm not like bitter about it and don't panic, but we did get compared quite a lot, and I always felt like I maybe just really didn't do enough for people. But she worked hard. I can't say, I would probably have done a lot better myself if I'd actually put in the effort. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. We did kind of get compared quite a bit. I think that girl's a twin as well, if I remember. I'm pretty certain she went to my school. Pretty certain that she's an identical twin. Me and my sister aren't identical. We do get told that we look quite alike sometimes, but we don't see it at all. Not one bit, to be honest. I'm not going to talk through what I'm doing with my makeup just because it's a get ready with me, it's not really a tutorial, but if you do want to kind of know like what products I was using or anything, then just ask me down below and I'll get back to you. Okay, another question is, what are your main goals for life? It's quite a difficult question, that one, because I have quite a lot of goals and some are quite massively different to other ones. So career wise, I would love to like keep going with YouTube, and because I really enjoy doing YouTube. I've only been doing it for like a couple of months, but I really enjoy it. If I could make something out of it, that would be really, really cool. And what I would love to do would be to open my own salon, which I know is quite like stereotypical for some people, but for me I think that would just be really cool. I'd love to kind of have my own salon and kind of see where that went and go from there whilst doing YouTube at the same time. But I also really want to be in the police. So I don't want to be like, I think they're called patrol officers. I don't want to be a patrol officer that kind of walks around the streets and arrests people. That they do a lot more than that. That sounds so disrespectful. I'm so sorry if anybody in the police is watching this. Don't arrest me. But I don't want to be like a patrol officer or whatever it is that they're called. I would like to be an investigating officer with a serious crime team. So like interviewing suspects, like gathering evidence like before the like case goes to trial and stuff like that. Like, you know how you see it on 24 hours in police custody, how they've got 24 hours or they charge or release kind of situation. That's what I want to be doing. So very, very different goals. I would love to kind of be able to do YouTube for a while. Obviously I need like working in other jobs while doing YouTube, because it takes a while to kind of be able to earn money from YouTube. So, but I would love to be able to do YouTube for like a job, really. I think that'd be really cool. And then open up my own salon one day. And then when I'm quite a bit older, then kind of go into the police. But I would obviously have to see like what would happen if I had a salon by then. Like what would I do with it, kind of thing. So very different goals, but I quite like them. My main kind of goal, which is such a cliche and so like cringy, but my main goal is just to be really, really happy. I spent quite a lot of my teenage years very, very desperately unhappy, and I just want to be content and happy with my life and be proud of myself and say that I managed to build myself up from where I was to where I will eventually hopefully be. I said I wasn't going to do anything major on my eyes, but I've pretty much smoked out my entire eyes now. I really hope the weather gets better, although it's actually not too bad. I just hope it gets a wee bit warmer, because I'm not wearing this. I just want to say this is my pyjama top, but I'm wearing like quite a strappy bodysuit, so would be nice if the weather would heat up ever so slightly. Also can't talk while I do liner, so I'll be back in a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, lashes are on, eyes are done. Let's move on to my face. Gonna get another question up. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Yes, I do. So I have a twin sister, which I spoke about earlier, and I have a big brother who doesn't live here because he's grown up and he's married and everything. Yeah, big brother and a twin sister. Do you have any fitness goals? Okay, I'm assuming this person thinks that I actually still work out. Lol. So I used to actually be pretty good at going to the gym, and then lockdown happened. And I kind of ruined it for myself, because I told myself that I would do lots of home workouts and not let my fitness slip. And that was a big fat lie, basically, because I think I've done about 3 home workouts. Don't mind me, I'm just mixing 2 foundations together. Yeah, so I think I've done about 3 home workouts during lockdown. So my fitness goal is to actually get relatively fit again, since I ruined it for myself, which was just great of me. Yeah, so is that too late for me? Yeah, I think it is. Right, okay, it's fine, we'll make it work. Hold on. Yeah, so my fitness goals are to get back into fitness. I find it so hard to kind of do anything fitness related without the gym, and I know that everyone's going to tell me that that's just a poor excuse for being lazy, but I don't like running outside. I really don't. I feel like, I don't know whether anybody could shed any light on this for me, but I feel like I get so much more out of breath outside than I do in the gym, and I don't know whether it's because of like different inclines and stuff, whereas when I'm on the treadmill I'm just running flat. But I do find that I get like quite out of breath quite easily outside, and it does make me feel quite unwell. I am asthmatic as well, which doesn't always help but when I'm in the gym again I feel fine, and I can run for so much longer than I can when I am not in the gym. So I really struggle without the gym to kind of have any motivation to do anything fitness related. I do go for quite a few walks and stuff, but it's nothing crazy. It's nothing good like it was when the gyms were open. Thanks coronavirus. Thanks to the guy that ate the bat. But yeah, fitness goals are just to kind of get fitter, stronger, more muscular, because I don't really have any muscles. I've just got like pea arms. I've got like no like muscle. Just to kind of be fitter, stronger, healthier and happier within my bod. Anybody else who's blonde will know the actual struggle of having to blend your makeup up to your hairline, but also really not wanting to, because then my hairline goes bright ginger. Not that there's anything wrong with being ginger, but when you're blonde, you don't really want to have an orange hairline. Your fave Insta bestie, Faye, is my fave Insta bestie. Fazhan, if you will. I actually cannot tell you guys how much I love Maybelline 24 Hour Superstay Foundation. It is just the best foundation I've ever used. It literally just looks so smooth. It makes your skin look flawless. And it is totally not expensive either. Like, it is just the best foundation in the world. It's matte but not too matte. It doesn't make your skin look dry. It's just the love of my life, it really is. Did I even say what I was going to do today, like why I'm getting ready? I don't know whether I did. So basically it's my boyfriend's birthday barbecue. So his birthday was on Wednesday and it's now Saturday. So we're gonna have a birthday BBQ. I'm dropping everything. Absolutely love a barbecue. Gonna have some drinks. Some of my family's coming up as well. His family's gonna be there. It's gonna be really nice. The weather looks like, you can't see that because of this lighting. Can you see it now? Oh, it's coming. I don't want to play with the lighting. I was waiting to do that there. No, okay, you can't see that. But it is blue sky. Well, relatively blue sky. So hopefully the weather will hold out so that we can have a nice barbecue for him. Although I had me and my friends like arranged a birthday not barbecue but birthday drinks for my other friend Hannah, because it was her birthday on the 2nd, and because of obviously like the rules and stuff in Scotland at the moment, we couldn't have loads of people going in and out of like her house or my house or anything. So we just did it outside and we had a marquee, no we didn't, we had a, it's not a marquee, gazebo, that's what it was. We had a gazebo and we decorated it and stuff, and it absolutely pished it down all day. All day we were under this gazebo in the pissing rain. So even if the weather isn't brilliant, that's the point of the story, even if the weather isn't brilliant, you can still have a belter of a time, because we had so much fun until I fell in a river. None of us are ever drinking Prosecco again. That's a lie. Can you tell us a bit about your adoption, if you don't mind? Okay, so for those of you who don't know me very well, I was adopted when I was 2, and it says, can you tell us about your adoption if you don't mind? I don't know that much about my adoption because I was 2, but, and there's always been a little bit of, for me anyway, there's always been a bit of like doubt in my mind about what actually happened, because our birth mum says certain things happened, but I don't know her, so I don't really know whether to trust what she says or to trust what anybody says really when it comes to it, because it's a kind of a difficult situation. If you haven't been in that situation before yourself, then it's really, really difficult for you to kind of understand. But what happened was we were taken into foster care when we were 2, or maybe just a wee bit younger, and then we were adopted at about 2 or so years old by my mum and dad. People always get confused when I say mum and dad who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people who adopted us and who we have grown up with since we were 2. I don't call anybody else like mum or dad, apart from Mummy E down south, but she knows about that, obviously. But yeah, so we were adopted at 2, and then that's pretty much the story up until I was about 18, and I was very, very unwell and decided it would be a great idea to try and find my birth mum on my own without using the proper channels. Found her, and it did not go well, shall we say. It really, really did not go very well. It was not my finest idea, but it happened, so I can't do anything about it now, so there's no point in complaining about it. But yeah, it didn't go very well, and now we're just not in contact, which is probably the best thing, to be honest. So again, there's not really all that much else to say about it, because I don't know all that much about it. There were reasons why we couldn't live there anymore, and why it was safer for us to come and be with a new family. So that is exactly what happened. Another question, do you have a boyfriend? If so, how did you meet and how long have you been together? Okay, so yes, I do have a boyfriend. Obviously I'm getting ready for his barbecue. It'd be pretty awkward if I didn't have a boyfriend and I was getting ready for my boyfriend's barbecue, you know? Yep, I do have a boyfriend. His name is Joseph, or Joe as I call him, and everybody calls him, not just me. We met on Tinder, which is quite funny. But actually, like, the story is quite sweet. So basically, my pals decided to put me on Tinder. They thought it'd be really funny, and I just went on it for the banter to start with, and then met a few people. Never really actually liked anyone. Never went anywhere with anyone. I pied quite a lot of people off, which wasn't very nice, but wasn't really in the mentality or the right headspace to even be on that site. And one night during a pretty rubbish mental health night and a pretty rubbish time, I went on to delete the app in like protest of the fact that nobody would ever love me and nobody would ever care about me, and found that I had a message from Joe saying, so what's the deal with pineapple on pizza? And that was back in the time where everybody was obsessed with, does pineapple belong on pizza? Does pineapple not belong on pizza? And I like replied just being like, I don't know, but I hate it. And he said the same thing, and we kind of talked from there. And he asked me out for a drink, he asked me out on a date, and I was buzzing, and I ended up feeling really, really unwell. Like physically unwell, like I was quite ill and couldn't go, and I kind of thought that was it. I was like, oh, I hope he doesn't think I've pied him, kind of thing. Like, I wouldn't be very happy, but that's me, so hopefully he sees the side of it where I actually am not very well and it's not that I'm ignoring him kind of thing. And he did. He then asked me out to the cinema and we went to the cinema and we lived happily ever after. We've been together for over 2 years now. Quite a while actually, 2 years and 4 months. I did this thing with my eyebrows the other day. So I shaved off this part of my brow because my eyebrow hairs like used to go down to here, but they weren't up here. So I had to draw my eyebrows really like arched and I didn't like it. So I shaved them off. Do you remember that craze actually back in school? It was probably about, oh, I don't even know how long ago now because I'm old. But the girls were just obsessed with shaving their eyebrows off and drawing them on. But like not just shaving half of them off like me, like actually shaving them all off and just drawing them on. That would scare me because my eyebrow skills are not good enough to actually be able to do that. I need to have some brow there to guide me or my eyebrows would actually be up here. What do people talk about in these get ready with me's? Because I've answered like 6 questions and I'm still not done. Do people just take less time to do their makeup than I do? Wouldn't surprise me if I'm honest. I take quite a while at the best of the time. What to do with my hair for this barbecue? So I don't know whether to like, hold on. And breathe. Yeah, I don't know what to do with my hair. So I don't know whether to do like my slick back ponytail that I always do because I never do anything else. Or like a half up, half down situation. I'm wearing a bodysuit. Like a mustard, like yellow kind of bodysuit. Oh, every time. This just gets me every time. I'm going to try and carve out my non-existent cheekbones. Try and make me have less of a moon face. You know. Might as well smoke out under my eyes. Everywhere else is smoked out, even though it wasn't actually meant to be, but fine, happy accident. It doesn't look bad. It's absolutely a-okay. Well, again, I smoked out too much. No, that's fine. Oh, did you see that? That was right in my eye. Shove some blusher on. I never really used to like blusher, but I just absolutely love it. You won't be able to tell anything on camera because my camera's terrible, but I just think it really ties the look together. Okay, so I just jumped off camera real quick to shove my top on because there's nothing worse than doing your hair and then taking your top off to get changed and it ruins your hair. But I've just realised that I have done this entire video without my ring light on. Without this on. It's not even switched on. There you go. If it's got terrible lighting, I might just have to scrap it. Oh, God's sake. Oh. Honestly, I'm not the best at this. Honestly, I'll still be doing this 3 years on and I won't even be able to use the excuse of I'm new to this because I won't have been new to it. I'm just an idiot. Gave my hair a wee trim. I've got a hair in my eye. Where is it? Yeah, I gave my hair a wee trim because the ends were dead. Really, really dead. So it's now down to there. Boobs on camera, sorry. But yeah, it's down to just above my chest. And it's so much healthier now. Somebody was so sweet the other day, they said to me, they're like, where'd you get your hair done? Like, oh my days, like, it's so lovely. And I just laughed at them. I was like, well, thank you so much for telling me that my hair looks like it's done in a salon. It is not done in a salon, it is me winging it and hoping for the best, which doesn't always happen. Sometimes it really, really, really doesn't happen. Just giving my hair a wee straighten before I shove it half up, half down. The problem with having it like half up, half down is like you see all this, but it's fine, I'll take a makeup wipe to it in a minute. Alright, could probably actually start to edit this a wee bit before I go, which would help. This is the tricky part. I always want it to be like really flat to my head, but I can never get it completely flat. And it really like irritates me. Because then I get all those like wee bumps. So does anybody have any tips of how to get your hair like flat to your head when you're doing a half up, half down kind of situation? Because if you do, let a gal know. Because I really struggle with it. Okay, that'll be fine. I need hairspray. I need hairspray. Spray. Cool. Does anybody have like any ideas or like suggestions for what you guys would like to see on my channel? Because I'm a little bit stuck. Obviously I know like about makeup and stuff, I'm going to do more makeup tutorials, but I don't really want my channel to be like solely makeup focused. Like I'd like it to be kind of a mix. So yeah, if anyone has any ideas, please let me know. Okay you guys, so that is me kind of finished getting ready. I'm just gonna shove like some jewellery on, and I'm not obviously wearing my pyjama bottoms to the barbecue. I'm gonna put some jeans on, but this is just like the top that I've got on. Like I said, it's just like a mustard like yellow bodysuit, and I'm just gonna shove some like ripped jeans or something on with it, shove some hoops in my ears, and that will be me ready to go. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. I'm really sorry if I didn't really know what to talk about half the time. I thought this would be so much easier to film because I just talk for Britain, but apparently not on camera. So I really hope that you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you on my next one. If you have enjoyed the video, please give me a like, comment, share, etc, etc, whatever takes your fancy. I would really appreciate it. And if you do want to join the fam I'm creating over here on YouTube, then give me a wee subscribe. We're a lovely bunch so far and we'd love to have you. I'm going for a barbecue. Catch you later. Bye guys.